Hello there. Happy Wednesday. Kenitra Moselle here. This is the Grace for This page, and it is 3 things. Episode 2. I didn't know we was counting episodes, but it fits. It fits, and I have no beef with it. So, woo, y'all. One of the things that I am coming to understand is that this is not about me. Give me a second. I'm going to invite some folks in. What am I learning? That this thing here is not about me. Let me tag some folks in. I'm so blessed. On my best day, I'm a child of God. And on my worst day, I'm a child of God. Oh, every day is a good day. Hello there. How are you? Good afternoon. Thank you for joining in. Today is 3 things. We're doing 3 things every Wednesday this month. Every Wednesday this month, we're going over 3 things. And so our 3 things today are about Kenitra Moselle. Who is Kenitra Moselle? Who is this lady? Who is the one posting? Hey sis, what's up, Angel? Who is this woman behind the brand and the community of Grace for This? And something that I believe is really important is that we understand the heart behind a brand, the heart behind the person who is building, because it will make more sense why we do what we do, how we do what we do. And I can't go any further in the Grace for This journey without letting you guys know who Kenitra Moselle is, what the heart of Kenitra Moselle is, all the whys. And so this, and I don't have any I was gonna say I don't have any tissue, but I see some napkins in here, and I believe I may have to use them. But if I don't, I will be proud of myself. But if I do, I will also be proud of myself, right? So hey, welcome. Grace for This is a community for women of faith who are taking ownership of their wellness journeys personally, relationally, and professionally. I am excited to create space. We're about community, conversations, and collaboration. And that's exactly what we are going to do. And in order to have a really impactful conversation, you have to be honest. Everyone has to show up being the honest, most genuine version of themselves. And that's not hard to do. However, that's what I'm here to do today. Ain't that a setup, right? Hey, Donna. What's up? My sis in the building. I sent the email reply this morning. So, all right, y'all. So 3 things about Kenitra Moselle. Hey, are y'all ready for this? It's so simple. Y'all ready for the 3 things? Let me know. The 3 things. First thing is, I'm happy. The second thing is, I'm sad. Hey, Mania. The third thing is, I'm honest. 3 things about Kenitra Moselle. Shout out to my sisters. I love y'all. You ready? Good. Thank you, Nana. 3 things. I'm happy. I am sad. And I'm honest. And I'm going to cry today. And it's all right, because I cried earlier, and it's all right. I'm happy. Like, I am genuinely happy. I am excited. I have been a joy baby. I have an auntie who calls me joy baby. I have been happy my whole life. However, I'm coming to understand that sometimes ignorance is really bliss. They weren't lying. Because I know more now, of course, than I knew then. But I am genuinely happy, even after having had, the challenges and the experience that I have had in the last year and couple of months now. I'm still happy. I'm fully sober and aware of most of the things going on around me. Now, I would definitely say I'm still in a place where I'm learning to be more perceptive of things outside of myself. I have been able to grow and thrive in a bubble that in some sense orbited around me in my eyes. And in the place where I am in my journey now, I am learning to perceive what's going on around me from the perspective of others. So
I am elated about what I have the opportunity to do. I left my job in June of 21. Was happy to do it. And I loved my job. I was happy to play with numbers and statistics and spreadsheets and PowerPoints, and happiest employee they had. Little nerd right behind the computer. But I'm still happy even without having certain types of security. I have joy because of what's living on the inside of me, and that's 100% a God thing. When you can have all of the worst experiences happening and still have the joy, it comes from the Lord. We're not waiting on circumstances or people or things. We're waiting on the Lord, and he will renew our strength. We're gonna get some wings like some eagles, and we are going to soar. But I'm happy because it's the joy of the Lord's on the inside of me that keeps me and sustains me. So your girl is always happy. I'm happy to serve. I'm happy to give. I'm happy to host. I'm happy to create a space. I'm gonna be happy. When I'm sad, I'm still happy. I'm sad right now, but I'm still happy because it is all for a purpose, and I understand that God is doing something phenomenal, and I'm yielding to and submitting to the process that he will have me to go through, which is hard. The hard parts about life have a purpose, and so we cannot, despise. What's up, Christina? We can't despise the hard parts of our journey because it's perfecting us in the ways we don't even know we need to be perfected. We don't know we need to perfect it until it gets hot. And we go through it and we realize we're shining brighter. So I'm happy, y'all. I'm always gonna be happy. What's up, my sister Michelle? Look, hold on. Them names, Lanika Michelle, don't do that to us. Got me reading your name. I know your name. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna be happy, y'all. And even if I'm sad, I'm still going to be happy. But not in an unhealthy way. It is the managing of life and the emotions and the hills and the valleys that I think we are learning how to manage. And it's reality. It's humanity. And that's a really big part of what we do in Grace for This. We're going to have some hard conversations. We're gonna talk about when we the happy and when we the sad, and we're gonna be the honest about it, because it is the reality of our human experience, and we thrive as human beings when we're honest about that experience, right? Hey y'all, thank y'all for joining. So that was the first thing. I'm happy. Legitimately, I'm happy. Woo! But this number 2, we about to do this work right here. I am sad. I am sad. It is a intricate balance of which emotion rises to the top, because happy and sad and angry and depressed, all of those things are an expression of an inner experience, and so they can happen simultaneously. One does not negate the other, but we have to decide which one comes to the top, right? Otherwise we would be emotional rather than emotional. There's a difference between the two, because we are full of emotion. There is no human that is not emotional. I was emotional for them 36, 37 years that I expressed none of them. They were just all balled up inside. Not healthy. But I'm better now, praise God. But this piece about being sad, one of the realities of a life and journey and trials and growing is that it hurts when things change. And nobody goes through something that hurts and doesn't experience some type of sadness. Being sad about things acknowledges the fact that there was something about that experience that was good. It was something about it that was bad. And so being sad is a very real emotion to take ownership of. in a way that is not oppressive, but in a way that is honest. Everything around me is changing. Every relationship is changing. It's not because somebody else is changing, it's because I'm changing. I'm not the same person anymore. And I believe that's all of us. We are changing. And so how we show up in spaces, how we respond, how we react when we don't try to react. We don't want to be reactive. We want to be responsive. But growing and changing can make you sad. Because you don't get permission to be your old self if you are going to become the new version of you. That's good, Christina. Yeah. You can't stay the old you and go into your new season or go into your next. It's not going to work. We cannot we cannot be excited about our future and then idolize our past. It don't work that way. Granted, I think it was yesterday, honor your past by respecting your future. I think that's what it was. And honoring the future requires acknowledgement of where we've come from. We've got to acknowledge where we have come from, because it has refined us for the position we're actually standing in, like legitimately. So that makes me sad, because I have enjoyed so much about my past. I've been happy my whole life. I mean, like, genuinely happy. The sun is, sorry y'all, the lighting is changing. Sorry, Lanika. It was cloudy at first. Yeah. That's not easy. That's not an easy transition to go through. But I'm still rejoicing in it, because it means I'm in transition. If I'm not in transition, I'm not moving. So there's that. We ain't trying to be stagnant. We ain't go through all these other years. We ain't get all hyped and be sad and hurt and grieving in 22 to come in 23 and be like, I'm the same. Nah. We ain't doing that. Right? So, number 2, I'm sad. I am sad. I'm not oppressed. I'm not depressed. I have moments, but the joy of the Lord yet is my strength. Still is my strength. So I'm all right. Which leads me to point 3. Are you ready? Point 3. We're gonna be honest. Excuse me. I'm gonna not say we, because I'm not gonna put that on y'all right now. Say it till later. There's 3 things about me. I'm gonna be honest. If I'm being honest, I'm gonna be honest. Because honesty is going to serve me better than anything else. If I am not honest about how I feel, what's going on, what makes me anxious, what makes me excited, what I'm building, why I'm doing it, why I'm showing up somewhere. If I don't do them 3 checks, it was 3 checks I did on my other page the other week. It's on the YouTube channel. If I'm being honest, things around me can better serve me. If I go to the doctor because I don't feel good, but then I tell the doctor, oh no, I'm straight, you know, I got a perfect bill of health, how you gonna get help? And I'm a nurse, y'all. How am I gonna help you? You coughing and sneezing and sniffling and whatever else, but now you good. I can clearly identify that the symptoms are indicating that you are likely experiencing this thing right here. But your honest self won't own choosing my words carefully. Because some stuff we can own. We got to be careful with ownership. Okay, I'm going to pivot right there. We got to be careful. Yes, Christina. We got to be careful of the thing that we take ownership of and how we do it. So, being honest is a thing, and ownership is another thing. Don't just go out here taking ownership of any old everything. We got to be careful what we take into our bosom. And when I say ownership, I don't want us to embrace, and this is me, I don't want to embrace things that are not healthy. However, what's up, Leah? We have to be honest about where we are. We have to be honest about what is challenging us. We have to be honest about when we need support. We got to be honest about, I'm going to cry today. Like, this is how I feel. Like, I know a lot of us are also professionals. You know, we dealing with personal, relational, and professional. We gonna need help in our businesses. Be honest. I'm overwhelmed right now. We can be overwhelmed in any area of our lives, but if we're not honest about it, we're not going to be able to get the help that we need. So our honesty will serve us if we embrace being honest. That's tracking for y'all. Yeah, so I am being honest. I have not been an honest person before. Thank you for following, Lanika. Y'all make sure y'all following the page too. Look, I'm on a whole different thing today. I'm going to be honest. There's healing in honesty, and there's help in honesty. We cannot change what we're experiencing if we won't. Thank you, Donna. Relatable God. If we're not we're not honest. And even more, I think the best thing about honesty is 12:17, y'all. I'm over my time. I was pretty close. The best thing about being honest is when you're honest with the right people. Yo, that makes the world of difference. Our honesty serves us best in the right community. Oh, that's good. Somebody write that in the comments. Our honesty serves us best in the right community. So finding the spaces that are supportive, community, conversation, collaboration, that's what we doing. Like, period, point blank. But we don't know how well a space can serve us if we're not honest in that space. And that is scary. Because we already are judgmental. We are already critical. And it's not other people being critical. It's us being critical. We the most judgmental. I told my daddy this yesterday. It was my daddy's birthday, y'all. Shout out to my daddy. We the most judgmental people ever. And it's not other people. It is us. We are judgmental to ourselves. Thank y'all. We are judgmental against ourselves. We create a narrative in our mind of what somebody else is going to say. And so because we anticipate what they will say, which is what we really say, we don't show up honest. That's a lot of work. But we do it. We got to get out of our heads. Woo! We have to get out of our heads about ourselves. Oh my gosh, some of those things we need to let out. Yes, self-sabotage, 110% is what we do. But honesty serves us best in the right community. And how else will you find your community if you're not honest with yourself, honest by the person who is willing to walk beside you, and honest with God? Be honest with yourself. Be honest with the people who will walk beside you, and then be honest with God. God is big on relationships. He's a relational God. We have got to have some type of mastery. You know, we don't necessarily master relationships because everybody is different. So it's not going to work the same for everybody. And then we're all changing. But having a heart for mastery about relationships, and really being dedicated and committed in spaces that are dedicated and committed to you. What does that exchange look like? In my church, we talk about symbiotic, synergistic relationships. It's two separate things coming together and making something bigger, and both benefiting simultaneously. That's what happens in community. That's what really happens in community. So, you know, this has been 3 things about Kenitra Moselle. I could not come over to Grace for this and not be me, and not tell y'all, you know, who is the person behind this, who is the person that has gone through, you know, I would say the first leg of my grace journey. The first leg, because it clearly is not over. My God. But yeah, I love it. And I have so many other things to share. And I don't know if I'll do 3 things about me maybe once a month, or if it'll be on Kenitra Moselle. But I feel like we got our own special thing. I feel like y'all understand me. If y'all understand me, say I understand. Say I understand. So yeah. This might be a thing for us, but the perspective piece is important. And there's certain parts of my journey I know are for a very specific community of people. So I know that I see you, Donna. I see you, Christina. Look, it's the me for me. It's the me and y'all, and it's the y'all and me. I think we all have pieces of thank you, Leah. We all have pieces of one another, and when we're honest, we get to see us in more than our reflection. I see you, Angel. We get to see ourselves in more than just our reflection. If I can say, we are genuinely a reflection of one another, because in some form or fashion, we all hiding. We're all scared. We're all depressed. We're all happy. We're all excited. We're all anxious. We are all human. And if we can be honest about our human experience, the world would be a better place. We'll build that thing we're supposed to build. We'll be healthy and wealthy and wise, and we'll be healing. So I'm gonna practice saying this. I haven't said it on a live before, but this was something I heard a couple of weeks ago, and I went right and I wrote it down. But it simply says, life can be hard, and your journey can hurt, but commit to heal so your story can help. You're going through this because you're graced for this. Thank y'all for joining me today. I'm so happy we had this time together. But legitimately, I appreciate y'all so much. Let me know how y'all enjoyed our session today. This is therapy, GFT therapy. Oh my gosh, thank you, God. Now I'm gonna say this, and we'll cut it off the end. Why the Lord be playing me? I'd be like, oh, we gonna do this, we gonna do that. He'd be like, yeah, but this is what you gonna talk about. Okay. Yeah, so I had me a good moment sometimes today. God was like, yeah, what you doing today? You doing you, working on you, talking about you. Yes, sir. Yes. So I love y'all big. Remember, you're going through this because you're graced for this. I will see y'all soon, and I will upload this episode to the YouTube channel. Peace out.